everyone, Scoony007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 6-6 Oakland A's taking on the 6-5 Cleveland Indians. This is game 3 of a 3-game series. The Indians are up 2 games over the A's. Oakland looking to come back and avoid the sweep. But Cleveland looking to take the series. We'll find out what happens. If Cleveland will get the sweep or if Oakland will prevent it. We're here at Progress. And here is the starting lineup for the Oakland A's. Leading off, the left fielder, Travis Buck. Batting second, the second baseman, Mark Ellis. Batting third, the first baseman, Derek Barton. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the designated hitter, Mike Sweeney. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Emil Brown. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Bobby Cosby. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Donnie Murphy. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Chris Stephania. On the mound for the Indians, it is Cliff Lee, comes into the game with a 5.14 ERA. 7 innings pitched, allowed 8 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. We're here at Progressive Field, which gives a +1 to strikeouts, but nothing to home runs or walks. And with that, Travis Buck steps up. Umpire dusts off home plate. And we're ready to start. Here's the pitch. Buck batting a .273. 3-6. Strikeout 13. That's a 12. Struck him out. All right, let's take a look at the defense for the Cleveland Indians. Up there in left field, it'd be DeLucci, Sizemore out there in center. Gutierrez in right field, going around the horn. Marte is on third. Palatra short. Cowles on second. Garco on first. Martinez behind the plate. And Lee on the mound. Mark Ellis batting a .341. 3-5. Strikeout 9. That's an 8. Struck him out. Whoop. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Derek Barton. Barton batting a .122. Here's the pitch. 2-6, strikeout 10, 17, too high. 1-6, that's going to be a fly ball out there to DeLucci. And that'll be out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of it's a 1-2-3 inning as the Indians retire the A's in order. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Leading off, the center fielder, Gary Sizemore. Batting second, the left fielder, David DeLucci. Batting third, the designated hitter, Travis Hefner. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the catcher, Victor Martinez. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Johnny Palatra. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Ryan Garco. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Franklin Gutierrez. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jeremy Cowell. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Andy Marte. On the mound for the A's, it is Chad Garden. Comes into the game with a 6.75 ERA. 2 wins, no losses, 12 innings pitched, allowed 12 hits, 11 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Grady Sizemore batting a .217. And the pitch. 4-4, range play at the ballpark. 5-1, double star 6. That's a fly ball out there to California in center field. His range is a 3. That's a 5. It's going to be a single. And he can't get to it in time, and Sizemore is on with a base hit. So as Sizemore goes down to first, let's take a look at the defense for the Oakland A's. Out there in left field, it'll be Brown, DeFornia at center, Buck at right field, going around the horn. Murphy's on third, Cosby at shortstop. Ellis is on second, Barton at first, and Suzuki behind the plate, and Chad is on the mound. David DeLucci batting a 200, strategy rolls a 1. We have a steal attempt. That's an 18, and he got caught stealing. And he got caught trying to steal second base. David DeLucci batting a 200, 1 away. 2-5, that's a walk. 7-15, too high. 6-1, and that's going to be a line drive to Ellis. Out number 2, 2 away, and that's going to bring up Travis Hefner. Hefner batting a 200, the pitch. 6-5, strikeout 15, that's an 11. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, as the A's make quick work of the Indians. We go after 1, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. It's going to be Mike Sweeney, Emil Brown, and Bobby Cosby due up for the A's. Mike Sweeney, here's the pitch. First time we're seeing him. And that's going to be 4-3. That's going to be a strikeout. 116, too high. 2-2, double star 5. Fly ball to DeLucci. Out number 1, 1 away, and that's going to bring up Emil Brown. Brown batting a 152. Here's the pitch. 1-3, strike 8-15, too high. 1-5, and that's going to be a line drive to shortstop. For out number 2, 2 away. Bobby Cosby up. Cosby batting a 167. 5-3, that's going to be a walk. 10-17, too high. 1-3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Sizemore. And that will retire the side. So the Indians make quick work of the A's. It's 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Victor Martinez, Johnny Palatra, and Ryan Garco due up for the Tribe. Victor Martinez batting a 286. Here's the pitch. 2-2, strike 7-6. Struck him out. Johnny Palatra, Palatra batting a 357. 3-3, strike 12-14, too high. 6-3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to center field. DeFornia will make the catch. Out number 2, 2 away. That's going to bring up Ryan Garco. Garco batting a 265. 5-2 blank. 3-1 double star 4, and that's going to be a ground ball to Ellis, who will make the catch. So the A's make quick work of the Indians. No runs, no hits, no errors. A very easy inning to score there. At the end of 2, we're tied at 0. We go to the top of the third. It's Donnie Murphy, Kurt Suzuki, and Chris DeFornia due up for the A's. Donnie Murphy batting a 182. 3-5, strike. 18, that's a 9, struck him out. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Kurt Suzuki. Suzuki batting a .263. Here's the pitch. 3-2, blank. 1-5, and that's going to be a base hit past Gutierrez. And Suzuki is on with a base hit. So infield going to come to double play, Doug. First of all, we have a pickoff attempt. Lee does not pick anyone off. The roll is a 10. And that's going to bring up Chris DeFornia. DeFornia batting a .212. 5-3. That's going to be a walk. 10-6. And that's a walk. So 2 on as DeFornia will go to first, Suzuki over to second, and we go to the top of the order. Travis Buck 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 4. The A's holding off. 3-2 blank. 1-2, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to DeLucci. 2 away, and Suzuki is going to hold at second. Mark Ellis batting a .333. Strategy rolls an 8. Here's the pitch. 1-3, strike 9, 13, too high. A's holding off on strategy, 6-2. It's a power hit to Sizemore. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a base hit. That's good for a single. On a 1, Suzuki will advance home. Let's take a look at Chris. Chris has a base run rating of a 3. That is a 4. If roll is less than no, it is not. So with that, the DeFornia will get the hold sign. As the A's strike first. Derek Barton up. Barton is 0 for 1. Strategy roll 17. The pitch. 1-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to the ballpark card for this play. 5-6, and that is a blank. That's a rare play. It's a slow roll, and here is how the rare play is resolved. It's a slow roll fielder by the catcher who possibly bobbles it and then possibly throws wild to first, resolved by rolling against the catcher's error rating. First for the bobble, then for the throw. Victor Martinez bobbles the ball. Is an error on Martinez. It's a 1 base error. And that is going to load the bases for the A's. Derek Barton is up. Barton 0 for 1. So that's going to bring up Mike Sweeney. Sweeney 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 13. The A's holding off. 5-5 range play at Progressive Field. We're going to go to the ballpark card for this one. 6-2. Ground ball to Carroll. Carroll's range is at a 1-3. That's a 1. He'll make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Franklin Gutierrez, Jamie Carroll, and Andy Marte due up for the Tribe. Gutierrez batting a .250. 6-5, strikeout 12, that's a 1. Struck him out. Jamie Carroll, batting a .333, the pitch. 6-5, strikeout 11, that's a 2. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Andy Marte. Marte batting a .154. 2-1, double question mark, single and a 1. The 20 is too high. 4-5, power hit to Buck. That's a 19. It's a fly ball back there. Buck sees it. He's going back and makes the catch to end the inning. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning once again as the A's retire the Indians in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 1, Oakland 1, Cleveland nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Emil Brown, Bobby Cosberry, and Donnie Murphy due up for the A's. Emil Brown is 0 for 1. 5-5 range play at Progressive Field. 4-5, and that's going to be a ground ball to first. Ground ball to Garco. Garco's ranges on a 1-2. That's a 4. It's going to be a base hit. And he can't get to it in time, and with that, Emil Brown will get on with lead off with a base hit. Bobby Cosby is 0 for 1 today. He's batting a 1-6. He's 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 4. Infield double play depth. And here's the pitch. 3-4. Possible walk. That's a 10. That's a 1. And that's going to be a walk. So that's the second. That's another walk today for Cliff Lee. That's a second walk of the game. Donnie Murphy is up. Murphy is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 6. The A's holding off. Here's the pitch. 5-5 range play at the ballpark. 6-5 ground ball to Palatra to shortstop. His error range is on a 1-3. That's a 4. He can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. And with that, Emil Brown will get the hold sign. In order for him to go from second to home, he needs a 3 through 6. His base run rating is a 2. Cosby will also get the hold. The bases are now loaded. Bases loaded as Kurt Suzuki comes up. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Strategy rolls a 3. And here's the pitch. 2-6, strikeout 7. 20 is too high. 1-1, fly ball to Gutierrez. That is a failed SF roll. That's a 5. And with that, Emil Brown will get the hold sign. He'll still hold at first. Chris Stefonia up. He's got a walk. Strategy rolls a 1. Here's the pitch. 3-1 blank. 4-3, fly ball out there to Gutierrez. And that is a failed SF check. And with that, it's a 1. The lead runner will advance. And with that, Cosby will get the hold signed. So 2 outs and 2 outs, 2 on, and we go to the top of the order. Travis Buck, he's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 2. A's holding off. Here's the pitch. 1-5 strike. That's a blank. 2-5, and that is going to be a fly ball out there to Lucci, and that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on for the A's. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Grady Sizemore, David DeLucci, Travis Hefner due up for the Tribe. Top of the order, Grady Sizemore. 1 for 1 today. Here's the pitch. 2-4, strike 11, 15, too high. 3-5, and that's going to be a pop-up to Ellis. Out number 1. 1 away, and that's going to bring up David DeLucci. DeLucci is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 6-4, blank. 1-2, and that's going to be a power hit to Brown. On a 15, that's going to be a fly ball out. Brown going all the way back, sees it, makes the catch for out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Travis Hefner. Hefner is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here's the pitch. 1-2, walk, 9-3, that's going to be a walk. Hefner on with a walk, and that's going to bring up Victor Martinez. Martinez is batting a .273, strategy rolls a 3, and here's the pitch. 6-4, blank. 3-5, ground ball to Ellis, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors, and 1 left on for the Indians. After 4, it's Oakland 2, Cleveland nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Mark Ellis, Derek Barton, and Mike Sweeney due up for the A's. Mark Ellis is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 3-3 home run chance on a 1-17. That's a 16. 19 too high. 3-5. However, that is going to be a ground ball to shortstop. And that's going to be out number 1. 1 away, and Derek Barton is up. Barton 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-5, blank. 6-5. Fly ball out there to Gutierrez. Out number 2, 2 away, and that's going to bring up Mike Sweeney. Sweeney is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 1-3, strike 1, 11, too high. 1-5, and that's going to be a line drive down to third base to Marte. He'll make the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Indians make quick work of the A's. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Johnny Palatra, Ryan Garco, Franklin Gutierrez due up for the for the Tribe. Johnny Palatra 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 2-6, possible error. 3-5, ground ball to Murphy. Murphy's error ranges on a 1-4. That's a 19. There's no error there. That's going to be out number 1. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Ryan Garco. Garco is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-6, strikeout plus. Now, in a strikeout plus, we add 10. Plus whatever the ballpark factor is. So in this case, it's just going to be an even 10. That's a 22. That's a 3. And that's a walk. So with that, as Garco gets walked to first, infield coming in, double play depth. Franklin Gutierrez is up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 5. 6-3 at the ballpark. 2-3, double star 5. It's a fly ball out there. Brown underneath it, sees it, and makes the catch. 2 away. 2 away with a runner on first. Jamie Carroll up. Carroll is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And here's the pitch. Strategy roll 19. Indians holding off. 4-5. Strikeout plus. That's a 21. That's a 20. We had 11. That's how we get to 21. Struck him out looking. So no runs, no hits, and no errors after 5. And 1 left on for Cleveland. So after 5, it's Oakland 2, Cleveland nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. Emil Brown, Bobby Cosberry, and Donnie Murphy due up for the A's. So Emil Brown is up. He's 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 5-4. That is a possible error. And that's going to be 3-6. It's going to be a pop-up to Palatra. Error rating for Palatra is on a 5. That's a 9. No error there. And 1 away as Bobby Cosberry comes up. Cosby is 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's going to be 4-5. Strikeout 8. 13 too high. And that's going to be 3-5. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Sizemore. 2 away. Donnie Murphy is up. Murphy is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 3-2 blank. 4-4. And that's going to be a ground ball to Marte. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Indians make quick work of the A's. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Andy Marte, Grady Sizemore, and David DeLucci due up for the Tribe. Andy Marte is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Marte 1-2, walk 6-19, too high. 1-1, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Buck. And that's out number 1. 1 away, that we go to the top of the order. Grady Sizemore, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-6, possible error. 5-1, that's going to be a double star 3. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Buck. Buck's error range is a 0. That's a 3. No error. He'll make the catch. And 2 away. David DeLucci is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 4-1. That's going to be a blank. 6-2. And that's going to be a double. So DeLucci is on with a double. And that's going to bring up Travis Hefner. We have a pickoff attempt here on a 20 on the strategy day. It's always a pickoff attempt. So on a 1 and 2, it would be a bulk. On a 3 through 12, it's a pickoff. On a 13 through 19, it's a pickoff error. It's a 15. That's an error. That's going to move DeLucci over to third. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Hefner. Is 0 for 1. And that's going to be 5-4. It's going to be a range play. 6-5. Double star. It's a ground ball to Ellis. Ellis's range is on a 1-4. That's a 1. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. We go to after 6. It's Oakland 2, Cleveland nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Kurt Suzuki, Cristofonia, Travis Buck due up for the A's. Kurt Suzuki is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 4-4 at the ballpark. 4-2, and that's going to be a question mark 9. It's going to be a power hit to Gutierrez. That's going to be a 12. That would have been a home run, but it doesn't make the check. That's a 12. That's outside of his home run check. It's a foul ball. It's a fly out, actually. And 1 away. Cristofonia is up. Cristofonia with a walk and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Strikeout 14. That's a 9. Struck him out. 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Travis Buck. Buck is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 1-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Progressive Field. That's going to be 4-2. It's a power hit to Gutierrez. That's a 15. And again, that would have been a home run. But it's a fly ball out. As we sing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." No runs, no hits, no errors as the Indians retired the side in order. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Victor Martinez, Johnny Pilatra, and Ryan Garco due up for the Tribe. Let's take a look at the box score of the game. After 6.5 innings have been played, Oakland scoring the only 2 runs, a run in the 3rd and a run in the 4th. It's 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. Cleveland has 2 hits and 1 error. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Victor Martinez is up. Chad can face 5 more batters. Martinez 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-2, possible error on a ground ball. 1-5, that's going to be a base hit to Cosby. And that's going to be a base hit for Victor, as Victor Martinez will lead off with a base hit. And with that, Johnny Pilatra comes up. Infield going to double play depth. Strategy rolls a 9. Pilatra is 0 for 2. 3-1 wild pitch. On a 3, that's going to be a wild pitch. As Martinez will move over to second on that wild pitch. Here's the pitch to Pilatra. He's 0 for 2, 3-6. That's going to be a base hit. So we have a 6 on the runner advancement chart. So with that, Martinez will score. Cleveland gets on the board. It's 2-1 Oakland. That's a 1-run game. But with that, Pilatra will get caught in a rundown. That's a 6. Runner gets under the tag. Barton with it. Chases down Pilatra. He'll throw it to Ellis. Ellis with it. Chases Pilatra back to first. Ellis throws it back to Barton. as Palatra will go. Tosses it to Ellis. Palatra slides around Ellis to tag the plate, to tag the base and advance. And with that rundown, Palatra is safe at second. No outs, runner on second. Ryan Garco is 0 for 1. Strategy roll is 11. Here's the pitch. 2-3, strikeout plus 21. That's a 14. Struck him out. Struck him out, and that's going to bring up Franklin Gutierrez. Gutierrez is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 1. And here's the pitch. 4-3 blank. 2-3. That's going to be a base hit to Murphy. And with that, the tying run is now on third. And Palatra will hold. He'll hold on a 5-6. And with that, Jeremy Carroll comes up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Strategy roll is a 14. Indians looking to tie this game up. 4-5. Strikeout plus 21. That's a 5. Struck him out. And he struck him out looking too. 1, 2, 3. Have a seat. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Andy Marte. Marte is 0 for 2 today. Strategy roll 6. Here's the pitch. 4-2, strikeout 13. That is an 11. Struck him out. So no run, 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors after 7. Oakland 2, Cleveland 1. We go to the top of the 8th. Mark Ellis, Derek Barton, and Mike Sweeney due up for the 8s. And with that, we do have a couple changes to the field. Garco will come out at first base. And they're going to bring in Andy Gonzalez to play over at first. And that is the only change that they are making. We do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Indians as well. We have a right, left, right for Cleveland. So they're going to bring in Jensen Lewis to pitch. That's his card. Lewis to pitch. He's got 2 saves, 3 1/3 innings pitched. So that 1 hit, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. We'll take a look at his stats here. Cliff Lee will leave the game after 7 innings. He went 4 hits. Allowed 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.86. So he has to face the 2, 3, and 4 spot in the lineup here for the A's. Mark Ellis is 1 for 3 with a strikeout and an RBI. 2-5, strikeout. 8, that's a 5. Struck him out. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Derek Barton. Barton is 0 for 3 today. Here's the pitch. 3-5, wild pitch. It's a foul ball. We're just going to re-roll the dice. 6-5. Strikeout 12, 13, too high. 3-3, and that's going to be a line drive to Marte. And that's out number 2. 2 away. That's going to bring up Mike Sweeney. Sweeney is 0 for 3 on the day. 4-5. Strikeout 5, 8, too high. 6-6, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Gutierrez. And that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Indians retire the A's in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Grady Sizemore, David DeLucci, Travis Hefner due up. And we do have a first baseman change as well over on the A's side. And that's going to be Jack Hanahan will come in to play first. Also, Chad Gorin coming out. And they're going to go with Alan Embry. All these left-handed batters coming up. Yep, Alan Embry is going to come up. That's his card. So bottom of the 8th here. Going to have to face off against Sizemore, DeLucci, and Travis. Taking a look at the stats here for Chad. Chad went 7 innings as well. Allowed 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch, and ERA of a 4.73. Alan Embry comes into the game with a 6.0 ERA. He's got 3 innings pitched, allowed 3 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Top of the order, Grady Sizemore. Here's the pitch. 5-4. That's going to be a blank. 6-2, double star 1. Fly ball out there to DeFornia. And that's out number 1. 1 away, and that's going to bring up David DeLucci. DeLucci is 1 for 3 with a double. Here's the pitch. 4-6, blank. 6-3, double star 5, ground ball to Cosberry. And that's 2 away. Travis Hefner is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. And here's the pitch. Hefner 6-4, strikeout plus. That's a 24. That's a 2. Struck him out looking. So no runs, no hits, and no errors. After 8, it's Oakland 2, Cleveland 1. We go to the top of the 9th. Emil Brown, Bobby Cosberry, and Donnie Murphy due up for the A's. They are going to leave Jensen in. We are going to go take a look at the box score real quick. After 8 innings of play, Oakland scoring a run in the 3rd and the 4th. Cleveland getting a run in the 7th inning. For Oakland, it's 2 runs on 4 hits with 1 error. For Cleveland, 1 run on 5 hits and 1 error. Both teams committed an error throughout this game. And Emil Brown is up. He's 1 for 3. And here's the pitch. They are leaving Lewis in. He can face 3 more batters. 1-3. Home run chance on a 7. That's a 3. That ball is gone. That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is into the stands. And all DeLucci can do is become a spectator as the A's take a 2-run lead here in the top of the 9th. And next up, it's going to be Bobby Cosberry. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. They are going to let him take the hit. Here they are going to pitch to him. 1-1. Strikeout 11. That is a 7. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Donnie Murphy. Murphy is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And here's the pitch. 5-5, error on a ground ball. 2-1, fly ball out to Gutierrez. Out number 2, and with that, Jensen Lewis is now tired, but he just needs one more out, and that's going to bring up Kurt Suzuki. Suzuki is 1 for 3 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 2-4, strikeout 8. That's a 1. Struck him out. So 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be Victor Martinez, Johnny Palantra, and Andy Gonzalez due up for the Tribe. Cleveland down by 2, but they are looking for some of that 9th inning magic. Can they do it? We'll see. Alan Embry coming out of the game, and they are going to go with Hudson Street. That's his card. Street will come into the game with a 13.33 ERA. 1 loss, 1 save, 2 2/3 innings pitched. Allowed 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Taking a look here at the stats for Alan Embry. Embry went 1 inning, allowed 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 4.50. So he's going to have to face off against the 4, 5, and 6 spots in the lineup here. Victor Martinez is up. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. 3-4. Double star ground ball to Cosby. And that is out number 1. 1 away. Johnny Palatra is up. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Here's the pitch. 1-5, strike 12. That's a 12. Struck him out. And the A's are down to the last out. Can they get it and get the win? Andy Gonzalez is up. Here's the pitch. Actually, Gonzalez not taking the hit. They're going to bring in Sin-Shu Chu. Here's the pitch to Chu. Chu batting a 500. 6-2, strikeout 12. That's a 1. Struck him out, and the game is over. And with that, the Oakland A's avoid the sweep of the Cleveland Indians. Final score 3-1, but we'll take no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. Final line score coming right up. So with that, Chad Garin will get his 3rd win. Cliff Lee will pick up his 1st loss. Hudson Street will pick up his 2nd save. Emil Brown hits his 2nd home run of the game. Oakland, well, let's take a look here at the stats here for that. Chad Garin will get the win. He went 7 innings, allowed 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch, an ERA of a 4.73. Cliff Lee picks up the loss. He went 7 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.86. Jensen Lewis went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 1.70 at the end of the 9th. Hudson Street went 1 inning, allowed 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 19.73. So once again, the Oakland A's defeating the Cleveland Indians. Oakland 13 runs on 5 hits with 1 error. The Cleveland Indians 1 run on 5 hits, 1 error. Oakland will improve at 7, go to 7-6. And the Cleveland Indians will go to 6-6. And with that, that's going to do it for us here in Cleveland. Until then, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And also, please remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when I go live with new videos in the 2008 replay. When I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see ya for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.